Rivals week starts early on Thursday when the Saints head to Atlanta. The Saints lost to the 49ers and Colin Kaepernick at home on Sunday, while the Falcons edged out the Bucs 24-23. The last time these two teams met, the Saints were on a roll and beat Atlanta. However, this time the Falcons are at home and now have a blueprint on how to beat the Saints thanks to the San Francisco game. This is going to be the best Thursday night game of the year as I see the Falcons escaping defeat.
New Orleans travels to Atlanta as we have an NFC South division matchup. Give me Atlanta.
Rematch of a game we saw 2 weeks ago when the Steelers take on the Ravens. The Steelers looked like shit, period. 8 turnovers and Charlie Batch looking terrible. On the other hand, Baltimore took the Chargers to overtime and won 16-13. Going against the Steelers for the first time this year, even if there's a small chance Big Ben's going to come back, he's going to be playing hurt against a really tough Ravens team. And at home, Baltimore seems to play much better. This is a pick that I truly hope I get wrong.
The hurting Steelers are traveling to Baltimore this week to take on the Ravens. Taking the Ravens in this one because anybody who can complete a 4th and 29 on a little dump pass at the line of scrimmage and get the yardage deserves to win, so give me Baltimore.
Sunday Night Football pits the two crappiest teams in the NFC East against each other as Philly plays the Cowboys. I haven't got much to say about this one. The Eagles' last win came at the end of September, and Dallas lost in front of millions on Thanksgiving Day to the Redskins. I'm going to go with the lesser of two evils and say Cowboys win.
Two of the crappiest teams go at it this week with an NFC East showdown. Taking Dallas in this one. Philadelphia has no chance of winning games the rest of the season, let alone against Dallas. In Dallas, even though this rivalry is really good, I don't see Philadelphia coming out with a W.
Rivals week ends on Monday Night Football with a better NFC East showdown as the Giants face off against the Redskins. As I said earlier, the Redskins beat the Cowboys last Thursday, but the Giants dominated the Packers on Sunday night. I think that this is the time of year where New York starts to pick up the heat and make a push for the playoffs. This is going to be a real test though for them as RG3 cannot be taken lightly. This is going to be a shootout like their first meeting earlier this year, but I see the Giants winning and taking a commanding lead in the NFC East.
The Super Bowl champs take on RG3 and the Redskins. I'm going to take the Giants in this one just because RG3 really handed it to the Cowboys, but then again, it is the Cowboys. The Giants manhandled Aaron Rodgers' pedophile mustache and just literally about how they treated their defense because the Packers' defense is supposed to be good, and they're not. So give me the Giants.
For my upset this week? I don't know. Jags over Bills? I mean, Chad Henne looks good, and the Bills look bad. I don't know. All these other games seem one-sided, and this is the best I could come up with.
My upset this week is the Seahawks over the Bears. Although it's in Chicago, I really do think Seattle can pull this one off because the Bears have been decent this year, not really playing that many good teams, but Seattle's coming off a loss to Ryan Tannehill and the Dolphins, so I feel like that's going to really jumpstart their defense. They're going to take away the Jay Cutler and Brandon Marshall duo there, shut down the run, and the Seahawks are going to come out with a W from Soldier Field.
Shame report this week, myself and the Steelers. I mean, I went 1-4, which is incredibly shitty, and that's the worst I've done this year. And of course, the Steelers, all those turnovers, against the Browns no less. I won't give up on the season, but I've given up on any chance of a playoff win. Ben can't come back any quicker. Oh yeah, and I've also got this retard. Yankees fans are my prey. Here's a few of his rude, tasteless, and flat-out dumb comments. Some words have been blurred because he was that much of an ass.
Years later, a doctor will tell me that I have an IQ of 48 and am what some people call mentally retarded.
This idiot couldn't form a coherent sentence with a logical argument or with the caps lock turned off. Therefore, I'm convinced he's slow in the head.
The T-Pop's Upset Pick of the Week.
The St. Louis Rams.
Let us know in the comments below. Every week we will give a shout out to those who prove us wrong.
You can only prove us wrong in one game, so choose wisely.
Subscribe for weekly NFL picks. Thanks again for watching.